She's leaving me.
Shut up. No, I'm not. Things are going to change a bit, though.
For the last 6 months, we've been riding around the world together. So far, we've made it from Sydney to Thailand.
Which is not very far in my book.
She's always in such a rush. Anyway, let's look at some of the last 6 months' clips to figure out why she's leaving me, because she is actually leaving me. Here we are, beardless and excited in Sydney.
We've got 2.5 weeks to get to Darwin.
So it's important we, hurry along, is it?
Yep.
Got that schedule?
Yep.
Did you pack your boots?
Got new boots. So we're off. And pretty much from the beginning already, differences in how we travel were somewhat apparent.
She always wants to go the boring way.
Yeah, I wanted to get there in 2.5 weeks so that we didn't spend a lot of money.
Sure.
In a country we live in.
Alright, stop now.
So I tried to appease Harry by taking us towards some off-road, but he had mechanical problems which prevent him from doing that.
What's wrong? We tried to leave and Harry's bike won't start, so we think it might be the fuse.
Pretty much any time I do the work myself, I'm the cause of a later problem in my own life.
Bike maintenance is basically Harry's realm.
I'm no good at electrical things though.
Yeah, enter chief electrician Liss, I guess.
And the more you pick, the more you find issues.
In the end, I did get it running though. And I kept the locals happy, so...
Oh yeah, that's your favourite place to get a scratch.
We did get to a mechanic, and they seemed only too happy to regale us with all the ways that Harry had not looked after his bike.
It was a disaster. Basically, there was excess parts in the carburetor, so on your air screw, you had 2 extra washers on there, so it was jamming up too much air in there. The choke cable was seized, so the carb was jammed open on the choke side, and your float level was set to 30 mils, and the spec is obviously 14.7, so it was running out of fuel. Right. The choke was jammed open, so it was like finding an unbalanced medium there.
You installed that carburetor, didn't you?
I may have done. We've been sitting on the main roads for ages, and frankly, I got really bored with it. So after a while, I just saw this side road onto a creek bed, and I went onto it.
Note the position of the sun, and the fact that we are 100 kilometers from our bed for the night. I drive on at this point because I really don't want to be riding in the dark, and usually when Harry goes off-road he just sort of catches up to me, but I go 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers and he still hasn't appeared. So by now I'm kind of sitting around twiddling my thumbs wondering what's happened to him.
And I've got myself bogged to the axles in a little creek bed full of tiny little pebbles and river sand.
I might have made an error.
Because I go back to check he's okay, it now means that we do have to do the 100 kilometers in the dark, which is my worst nightmare in terms of riding.
There's many kinds of riding she doesn't like. Then I think we had our first proper argument.
Yes, very hot day, energy sapping, a lot of falls and frustration from both of us.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Because I thought you were going to hold your own bike. Are you not able to hold your own bike?
Harry? Can you please help me get on a bike?
Once the roads themselves stopped being sealed, and we're in far north Queensland and the Northern Territories, the roads just become absolutely stunning. And I think both of us really enjoy those few days.
I'm down.
So after some pretty frustrating delays,
You want to tell me?
we're finally on the way.
Woo!
Things still aren't growing that great though.
Wonderful.
Fucking hell! That's what he's done when he's driven up against me.
What this means is when she refused to get out of the way.
Harry, that's not what happened. It wasn't even possible for me to move forward. I'm trying to move forward and couldn't move forward. Don't be pissy at me because you've knocked me over.
Getting into Indonesia, and moods are definitely improved by Harry finding some difficult roads to ride.
My favourite is when the locals tell you, like, this is the wrong way. And you go, no, I like the wrong way. And they go, oh, then this is the way.
Let's still get it to where we want to go.
This chicken just really did not like this.
What an idiot chicken!
Back to my favourite activity, riding at night.
Oh, we're out of the clouds for a moment. Wow, it's amazing what difference that made.
Ah, there we go, perfect. All right, now.
Harry's bogged up to the axles again.
At least I didn't break a bridge.
What? That.
Oh my god, Harry! Harry!
Hop off, hop off.
And I'm not the only thing getting bogged to the axles.
There was a lot of rain in Borneo.
So everyone's sort of padding through this. Oh, he's still in there, so he's only just broken down.
We are the mud throwers. We like to throw our mud and do little turns. Oh my god.
A lot of
Come
rain
on,
in
you can get
Borneo.
it.
And this is
Oh,
the sort of tracks
Oh,
Harry
damn.
thinks we should go on instead of the main road.
Tricky tracks.
oh.
Okay.
Bolt, bolt. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Oh, are you okay?
And then we really start slowing down. We spend a week in Kuala Lumpur, 500 kilometers down the road. We spend half a week in Penang. Another 1,000 kilometers down the road, we spend a week on Thai island, and then another 1,000 kilometers, 800 kilometers, we spend a week in Bangkok. So a month, and we've only gone 2,000 kilometers.
Yep. Yeah, that's the idea. Meet the people.
Where does that leave us? We are now in Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. We've been here for about a week. Harry's loving it and is really keen to stay a lot longer.
Yeah, I want to grow my circle. Some of the whole reason I set out on this trip is I want to get better at things, and I've come to a place where I realise I can learn from people, so I'm staying.
And you might have noticed from all of the videos the point, which is that we've realised we have quite different things that we want to get out of travelling. So, while we align a lot of the time, we're going to use this as an excuse for us to have some time doing different things. And I'm going to go and travel solo. Not very far, but a trip around Thailand. I'm really looking forward to it, but it means that we'll be doing a short hiatus while we go and do this.
Yeah, then we'll come back and the content will be different. We would love your suggestions, criticism, ideas. Thank you very much as well to all of our patrons, particularly Peter and Karen, who offered some really useful suggestions we're going to have a think about, apart from the tricky tracks. Not sure about that one, I do love them. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Look forward to watching this space. Make sure you subscribe so that when we do come back, you find out about it.
Yeah. See ya.